I'm back for DustCS's ongoing coverage of Blast TV Awesome Major Stage 3. I'm here with EliGE following FaZe's win over MOUZ Sports to claim a 1-1 result on the day. So 1-1, not great, not awful, pretty, at least you got a strong scalp in the form of MOUZ Sports in the best of one. How are you feeling coming out of that match?
Overall, feeling really good. I think that was our goal, go 1-1. I mean, 2-0 would be incredible, but we're even talking like 1-1 is really great for a major first day. There's so many like hard teams as well. If we were in the O2 bracket, there's so many strong teams that we could face. So I think it was really important for us, and I think that we also showed like a really good face this game. We played really well in the Aurora game as well. If you don't count like how many man advantages we lost, which obviously is bad, but we put ourselves in so many good situations. Like we just had to hunker down and win the important end rounds, which I think that we did a good job of this time.
In stage 2, you end up going 2-0 and everything was riding high, and then you end up going 3-2. So it took a little while to get out to stage 3. But comparing stage 3 to stage 2, have you felt the uptick in the level of competition, or is it still coming that these for FaZe have sort of faced the elite teams you're used to facing at like top tier events?
So far, I mean, I think that we're just getting started. I mean, we've only played 2 best of ones. I think that we'll know more after we have our next game tomorrow and like face our first best of 3. So we'll see if that's like the 2-1 best of 3. Hopefully it is, and kind of just go from there. But so far, I think that everyone has been playing really strong. Even Legacy we lost to in the best of 3, and you see how strong they've been playing this event. It's not like they're just doing random stuff. They're playing really good Counter-Strike, and that's why they're having the good results.
On social media, it's been discussed that 5 out of 8 teams, I believe, 5 out of 8 favorites lost their opening best of one. So you saw Vitality lose, you saw FaZe lose, you saw Mongols lose, and a couple others out there. Are you one of those people who just like hates best of ones, and do you think that's a reflection of how shit the format is, or what's your kind of viewpoint on the major best of one controversy, so to say?
I think that best of 3s are, what should be every single match, especially in CS2. With MR12, I just think there's too much variance in the game. You have like one pistol that goes wrong, or one lucky shot in a crucial round, and you only have so many gun rounds. So I think it is important that we have best of 3s. But I'm not like I don't hate best of 1s. Super hard or anything like that. Like in CSGO when we had MR15, I think that obviously there were still upsets, but there's more rounds to play with. Whereas now I think it shows even worse all the variance that there is with the best of ones.
And then just to pick your brain on sort of one last format question, a lot of people have sort of been demanding that Valve, for one, transition best of ones to best of 3s, and they say, oh, you can't have a really top tier final without a best of 5 at the end. Valve has stuck to their guns for years now and had only best of 3s. Any thoughts on that?
I used to not be a fan of the best of 5s just because like the finals were always go such a long time, and it was super draining. Like we'd have like 7-8 hour best of 5s like in CSGO. But I think now with MR12, I think that it's a lot more manageable, and I think that they've produced a lot of good games, really awesome for spectators, and I wish that I was in more of them for the CS2 for the finals. But I think that it's been really good, and I don't think that it's been as draining watching. So I assume it's not as bad playing in these games. So yeah, I'd like them to go to best of 5.
All right, that's EliGE from FaZe. We'll see them in their 2-1 match tomorrow. Or pardon me, 1-1 match tomorrow. I was able to go 2-1. Thank you so much for your time.